Our next guest needs no introduction.
We needed the money.
A true South African legend.
For the bank.
An entertainment hero. He's a comedian, actor, director, producer.
Oh, shut up, Letwaba.
Here on Test Drive Tuesdays, we don't bombard you with all those meaningless technical vehicle specs. Nah, here we celebrate the successes of the people behind the wheel. We explore how they rose, their highs and their lows, and how these vehicles have played an impact on their lives. Mr. Kagiso Lediga, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And I must just say, my brother, I'm truly inspired by your work. You know, I grew up on you, and from another Betty brother, thank you.
Arre.
Arre.
Papa.
Now, Brother Kagiso, tell us more about, you know, your creative role and how you go about writing these South African stories.
It's varied. I mean, many different, you know, some of these things are like I do on my own. The films, particularly, you're always on your own. It's quite a lonely road because you kind of just have to challenge yourself, discipline yourself. And the TV shows are a little bit more fun because there's a room, you know, there's a whole bunch of people, you can argue, you can make a lot of fun and all of that. So I enjoy both processes, although the writing room where you're making the TV shows, I mean, from even things like Late Night News with Lois Ogola, where you had like political arguments. You know, in the room you'll have a guy who's like a DA supporter, an ANC supporter, you know, EFF kind of guy. People would take those roles for the purposes of the room, you know, just to kind of get the debate up. So that was fun, and we've kept that. When we do the big writing rooms, it's always fun now.
Cool. Being in the creative space and the creative industry, how do you navigate the red tape?
Look, there's always red tape. I feel like when I did like a lot of work in like on SABC, you know, SABC is a machine. You have to sign to come in. You have to declare. It's like one of those places where you declare everything. Declare your at the door. You must declare your laptop. I brought this thing. This is new technology. Declare. And then, you know, if to submit a thing, people can't talk to you. If you work there and I'm like, I got an idea. Let's talk.
I don't know you.
Declare, and then we'll talk. So that was the most red tape one can. I mean, I guess they have to have these measures because it's government money and so on and so forth.
Right.
And then the rest of the place is pretty laxy. You know, it's pretty like happy-go-lucky. People like they're there, you talk, you put down, they tell you, we talked about the budget. It's a paper world, or at least even in the paperless world, you still have to present your idea. Then people say, cool, we like it. Apply for money, finance, the DTI, the Department of Trade and Industry in South Africa, in terms of making a move, that's one of the most like sort of intense levels of bureaucracy forms. You have to kind of show a lot of what you are doing quantitatively on paper. They actually, I think at the beginning, I think there's still now people who actually get paid. They offer their services as people who can help you do a DTI application.
Wow. What's your take on award shows, you know, and what could be done better?
Award shows. I've got some awards at my house where I'm like, sis, I don't want to mention names. I feel like, I mean, I like the best award shows that I've been to. Are the SAMAs, the music awards, because the music guys, they really know how to party, they really know how to put a show together. But then when you see them on TV, you're like, wow, it's not how it was when we were there, you know.
100%.
And there's after some, you know, it's my industry, and I'm always like, when you see the people who judge the award shows, then I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's not about award shows. It's about the people that are watching these things. The best award is the people watching your things, going in droves to watch your things.
Growing up, was there ever a car where you were like, man, one day when I grow up, I want that thing?
Yeah, I did. I mean, obviously, back in the day, there's all the supercars that you kind of want. One day, you don't grab Ferrari, you don't grab Porsche.
Yeah.
But then on the ground, the car that was like the hallowed car. Like
Right.
This car, well, if you can get this thing, was the GLI 6 Cressida.
Cressida.
Yeah, I remember the Cressida GLI 6. Where I grew up, I mean, I lived in Soshanguve, those
Right.
real Pretoria hoods, and the GLI 6 was like a sort of a sports Cressida. There was the 3.0, which was more like the next level.
So that was your like the
3.0
Kusheshi.
was the next level, but the GLI 6 was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that was the Japanese Mercedes. You know, if your dad had a GLI 6, I mean, we were like, oh yes, he's a
Yeah,
top
wow,
type.
yeah.
He's there. I mean, yeah, there was a friend of my parents, Dr. Matlala. He had a Porsche. I think he was the first guy in the hood to have a Porsche. It was those old school 80s Porsches. I don't know what, you know the one with the round back and the lights you know that one.
I don't even know if
forget
I
what
was
they're
born
called.
by then.
Yeah, but yeah, the Porsche was also great. But it was just so it wasn't a car that you saw every day. So it was too much of a fantasy car.
Yeah.
Like Kid Knight Rider. Whereas the GLI 6 Cressida, obviously the Mercedes, you know, there were certain Mercedes but that Cressida had like I think all of the kids my age, it was like the thing that we were,
Nice. Looking at your physique, you're not the shortest guy. You know, you're pretty tall. What car have you like struggled to get into, or what car did you have to like navigate around where you're like, you know what, never again, I'm never ever.
There's a lot of cars. There's one car, my friend had this car, the comedian David Kibuka.
Yeah.
He had this car called the Mazda Miata MX-5. You know those little sports? Those ones, yeah. And there's another comedian, Loiso Gola, who's pretty much taller than me. He's like the tallest person you'll ever meet. And it was always funny to see him in that car, you know? That car was a small car. It was a weird car, a very storied car, because the owner of that car didn't really treat it well. And it used to, like, sometimes he'd lend it to you, and then you'd be driving it, and it would accelerate on its own, and the volume would also go up on the radio. It was one of those cars. It's a crazy car.
Dope, man. Quick fire, basically, I'll ask you quick fire questions, and you give me quick fire answers.
Quick fire, baby.
2 seconds.
Quick fire.
There's no pass,
Yes,
there's
sir,
no nothing. None
3.
of that.
That's one thing. 4, 7.
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So, comedy or directing?
Comedy.
Horror or musical?
Musical.
Queen Sono or Queen of the South?
Sono.
TV series or feature film?
Both.
You can't say both, you gotta choose one.
Feature
brother.
film.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Manual or automatic?
Manual. Automatic. Because uno presa.
Yeah. Okay. Off-road or city road?
Yo, off-road.
Sports or comfort?
Sports or?
Comfort.
Comfort Mawasha.
All right.
That's in my school when we were children.
Hotel or Airbnb?
Hotel. Depends, actually. Depends.
Okay.
Hotel sometimes. Yeah.
You gotta choose one though. Hotel or B&B?
I feel like I'm going on holiday now and you're making me decide now. It's such a big pressure. I'll go with hotel for now.
Okay. Last question.
Because of room service.
Limpopo or
Breakfast.
Mpumalanga?
Mpumalanga. No, but Limpopo is where I'm from. You know, Limpopo is my family, blah, blah, blah. But Mpumalanga is beautiful, man. You can't front.
Yeah,
Can't
it
be
is.
like, you know what I mean?
The Sabi and
I
all
mean,
of
it's
that,
beautiful.
Micmac Falls.
Green,
Yeah.
it's there. Where you taking the honey for a date?
I'll take her to Mpumalanga.
Oh, Limpopo. You see what I mean? Now Limpopo is dry. It's a date. DJ. Now,
Yeah.
Nah.
No, Kagiso, thanks for your honesty, brother. Now onto the fun stuff. We're going to now test drive one of these cars. Are you ready?
Me. Hey, man. Hey,
Do you have an idea of what you're driving,
I
though?
don't know. I mean, I'm seeing this Lambo here. There's a McLaren, so I can only aim high.
The team, the Test Drive Tuesday team, has done a bit of matchmaking and algorithms, so it'll be interesting to see how.
Knowing my luck is going to be a Fiat Uno, ne?
Nah, I don't think they'll kill you.
Opel Corsa. Can I touch these things? Because where I come from, they don't.
When you're ready, I'm ready, and we can go.
Sweet.
Let's roll. I'm excited.
Curiosity is killing. Whoa, Aston Martin. This is nice.
Brother, I don't know where you go.
What?
You're supposed to be on this side.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the car.
Hi.
This is one of my dream cars for days. This is great. I'm very happy with this. How do I open it?
Press. There we go.
It doesn't open for itself, but I still have to. Yeah, this is a heavy door. This is dope. This is great. Oh, look at that. Where's the gear? Where's the? Oh my God. This is. How do I start?
You push to start, brother.
Where do I push?
Right here.
Oh wow.
Hold it in.
What?
That's right.
What?
Just give it a little something, something. Yeah.
Okay, this is great.
Are we ready?
I don't know this belt, didn't
Yeah. No. I'm a convertible fan generally, so the fact that it's got no roofs is already a win for me, and the power, obviously.
Yeah, this is quite powerful, right?
Yeah. So, pure Monate show, man. You know, I grew up on the show, but
Left.
Yeah, I left. I'm interested to know, like, what was the thought process around that? Like, you know, I mean, you guys did something for the culture.
I was in love with comedy.
Yeah.
There used to be this show that I grew up with in Living Color.
Yeah, Live in Color.
Hold on, I'm just enjoying this thing. What? Obviously, it's a national road. Let's be. What? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was into Living Color. I used to watch Living Color when I was a kid. And when I started doing stand-up,
Yeah.
I was there with guys like with David Kau, Tepo Mohale,
Yeah.
Riyad Musa in Cape Town.
Yes.
But I'd always loved that show, The Living Color. When we did stand-up comedy, it was also we were the first black people to be in these comedy clubs, always kind of talking truth to power to all of these white people, you know? And then I thought, hey, what would be dope is if this type of platform that we could put it on TV. And having been like a person who loved the Living Color, I thought this would be perfect if I could just be. Yeah.
You guys,
you
turn. You turn.
I just turn the lights off. Whoa, sorry. My bad, sir.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah. So, So, Matete.
So did I finish DMS? Yeah, so that came on, it was all those comedians. Matueto was a different story. I had made another movie called Catching Feelings, and we were trying to get it into film festivals.
Yeah.
It sort of eventually got in, but at the time we were pissed off that it didn't get into these places that we wanted it to get into.
Yeah.
A very we'll make another movie.
Yeah.
And then Matueto was like I had come up with this idea when I was at university.
Got you.
But then I found this piece of paper, this brown, like, you know when a thing is aged, this piece of paper that's aged. And then I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm going to make this movie eventually. So 3 weeks, with 3 weeks to go, me and my girlfriend, we decided, cool, let's make it.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later, we went on in Outreachville shooting.
Look how they be like one. Hello, Jason.
Do we have an accord? Kwana ufana ndi bottom. King accord.
Murimo.
Pamela Brian, oh shit.
Papa Jesus. God.
I cast the kids from a theater group. And yeah, the magic, it was just one of those. December, everybody's at home.
Yeah.
You can go into people's houses. The community is helping us make the movie.
Gotcha.
It was really like a special thing.
Yeah.
I was in love. And then, and it went out. It premiered in America, in Texas. And then we went to Rotterdam. And then we went to South Korea.
Turn right. How's that feeling for you?
And then it came out here, making a U-turn.
No, well, either way, it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Okay. I mean, I don't know to which way I'm going.
Yeah, we can do a U-turn. We can do a U-turn. It's more straighter. Yeah.
And then, we were, the movie came out, we partnered with Black Coffee. And then Black Coffee really kind of gave us that kind of marketing power, you know?
Gotcha.
And then, the rest is history. So it was the first time I made my money back on the film.
I was actually going to ask you that, like in terms of budgets, Matuete, what budget issues did you come across, if any? Yeah.
It cost $2 million to make, and it cost $2 million, and we spent money. What am I here, gears-wise? Woo!
Yeah, it cost you $2 million?
1.8. Initial cost was more 600 or something.
Yeah.
And then once we had a cut, like the first cut, then we could show to people and interest them in, coming on board.
Yeah.
So the total cost was 1.8. And then at the box office, we made like 4.6, 4.5. And then we still sold it to TV for another 2.5.
So you licensed it out?
Yeah, licensed it already like for another. And so it still has like the rest of the world territories to exploit. So that was a really good experience.
That's dope, man. That's dope. It's always nice to make your money back,
Yeah.
Especially in...
It was really nice.
Was that a passion project for you?
Passion, but also great commercial.
Yeah?
Passion and commercial. Was that good? Are we looking good? Was steerings. Did you see almost running into that SUV? That was intentional. We were just trying to make it interesting for the camera. Thank you.
Woo. Yeah, I really care about that.
What? Yeah, okay, it's bananas.
It's bananas, eh? Brother Kagiso. We matched you with the Aston Martin. Was that car a hit or a miss for you?
Man, so much fun. I wish we were going to Pro 1.
Nah?
Just to, let's go.
Rate rapping, nice.
Yeah. How was it? How was it driving with me? I mean, I have to say, generally, people think I'm a horrible driver. So don't feel free.
I felt comfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is great.
Yeah, I felt comfortable.
I'll give credit to the car as well. I mean, what a nice.
It was dope, huh?
Hey.
How much would you rate the car out of 5?
I'd say it's 8. Out of 5.
Out of 5? 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
4. Because you don't just give 5s in J.
In J.
But I really like this car is one of my favorite cars for a very long time.
Gotcha.
And this is the first time I got a chance to drive it. I always said, Aston Martin, because it's like a very kind of subtle, it's a subtle sports car. It's not like garish, you know. You kind of like
it's James Bondish.
It's James Bondish, exactly. You know, coming. You got your lady. You've got your nice tux or blazer. It's kind of the sun is setting. Hey, and you're going to that place. I don't know.
So my brother, in terms of other test drives, how does this one compare?
This is the most fun. Also because there wasn't like a guy next to me going, nah, just look, I can already just do an application for you right now. Before we even get to the garage, who you bank with? It was fun. There was less pressure, so I could enjoy it. Because usually, it's like, how's it going? And also, I'm telling you, you're getting a lot of car. You're getting a lot of car for this price, all right? Because now, and I've got another guy on the phone. He's coming in from Krugersdorp, but he's also looking to buy it. And I'm telling you now, if you don't pick it up
you gotta do this now, brother. You gotta do it now, brother.
Yeah, if you don't pick it up now, I'm telling you now to go now. You can call the missus. You can call the missus, but geez, I bet you're getting a really good price. This is a good deal, yeah, but. So that was great. That was great. I had you were really, and also a car enthusiast. Somebody that it was also fun because you had that. You're like a sports car guy. You had that vibe where you kind of were like, okay, just touch it. All right, just do. All right,
just the finesse,
all right, just
cool.
It was fun.
I've had fun, brother, on the show, and yeah, man. Last but not least, tell the good people at home where they can find you.
Drive Tuesdays. You can find me here. But also, you can find me on my Twitter. I think it's important to have followers because you can charge more. So follow me so I can charge more. Kagiso Lediga. Over and out.
Well, you heard it from the man, folks, Mr. Kagiso Lediga.
Test Drive Tuesdays. .co.za. Go there. Come on, baby. I'm getting an Aston Martin when I leave here. Peace.